Hi, good everybody. This is E. Marcel Pute, the Sports Inquirer. I'm happy to be joined once again by Ed Joyce, the head coach of Georgia State women's soccer. The team was able to get its first win of the regular season, a 1-0 victory at Chattanooga. Just overall impressions of that match and getting that first victory of the year.
No, really important. I think we had some good moments against Mercer, but showed a little rust in terms of having not played since obviously November properly. So a little bit rusty in there, but I thought we capitalised against Chattanooga on those moments from Mercer and kind of had more of them and did a good job of creating some good opportunities. The girls worked really hard in kind of applying what we've been doing in training and doing a really good job. I think Chattanooga played an interesting system that not many of them have probably played against before. So it was a good learning experience for us. And, to come away on a tough away trip with a win is always the goal.
Sophomore Ana Diaz was able to score the game winner for you. She took advantage of an open opportunity. What about her performance in scoring that goal and just her maturation, getting that international experience with the Puerto Rican national team in the offseason? What about that goal and her growth as a player?
Yeah, I mean, Diaz is kind of getting a leg underneath her again from she had experience in the last fall with Puerto Rico and a great time with us as well. I think the time off from games is something that for her, as a player who wants to get on the ball often, it's sometimes tougher. So I think during preseason she was kind of finding her legs again, and hopefully getting that goal will push her forward. I thought she was really good on the day of allowing us to do what we do and get on the ball and dictating tempo. But sometimes for midfielders, a goal is what really kind of pushes you forward to really back yourself and kind of be positive moving forward.
And you're able to post your first shutout of the year. Maria Subies was able to, the goalkeeper, able to make a few saves in that contest to get her first career clean sheet. What about the defensive effort against Chattanooga, particularly Maria, being able to allow no goals in that contest?
Yeah, I thought in both games, to be honest, I thought defense did pretty well. Didn't really get broken down in either game, but for Chattanooga especially, they were organised. They kept the ball in front of them, and Subi did a good job of playing high off the line and dealing with things that went in behind and helping them organise. So I think she just did a good job of being a presence and organising in front of her. But Lexi Knox as well, kind of stepping at centre back and helping what was fairly a young back four, experience wise through the game. I think was really good for us.
You're looking to improve every match, but is the team where you want it to be right now at this stage? I know it's very early in the year, not even conference play starting up, but finally be able to get back on the field after a long layoff, 2 matches, just overall impressions of where the team is now as we speak in early August.
Oh, I think we're trending in a good place. We're still finding our feet. Like I said, it's been a long time since we played a run of games, so we're looking to really identify who we want to be and who we are, and get kids minutes and get them kind of confidence again. So I think that's really the focus of the non-conference segment, is to win as many games as you can, obviously, but also to get all your right players kind of firing all cylinders. So obviously moving into this weekend with Georgia and Davidson, it's it's another 2 tough games, and hopefully we continue on the upward trend.
Yeah, looking at the box score, I think you played. Did everyone play really that was available and healthy? And that's because you used a large amount of players, especially in that Chattanooga match. Is that the intention really of this part of the year as well? That if you're able-bodied and healthy, within reason, you want to at least get them a few minutes in there, even as a sub 5-10 minutes, just to get acclimated to this new season.
I think you want to try and get as many players as you can experience, because that's what they're here for. But we're big believers in that the training is the opportunity to prove who's ready and who needs a little bit longer and who needs maybe the experience, or who's earned the experience of the moments in the game. So I think we're in that place where we're trying to figure out who's who in terms of who fits in certain places, but we're also in the business of winning games. So we did play a fair few. On the day, I think we probably had 4 or 5 that didn't play, that travelled. So that's still a lot of players. So that's a difficult challenge of this portion, is with a big squad that we carry, is managing expectation, disappointment from game to game. So we hope to try and dictate to them that that the training environment is where you earn that, and hopefully they take that and run with it.
Yeah, and we'll end on this. You mentioned this weekend we go to Georgia and face Davidson. Obviously, that Georgia match, it's a familiar faces, I'm sure, on both sides. The SEC team, it's a big program. You're a big program as well, but when you get when you play Mercer and Georgia Southern, it's the same deal. What about this matchup against Georgia? What do you anticipate, and what are you looking to see from the team to execute well and be very competitive and try to get a win?
Yeah, I think Georgia, obviously, it's the biggest team, quote unquote, in the state. So anytime you get to play them, you want to perform well and do a good job. And for us, it's about doing what we do. They do what they do, and that's something you can control to a certain extent. But our largest controllable is our performance, and how we attack it mentally is going to be more important. Obviously, it's a big place and a big stadium, and there's a lot of our kids grew up being Georgia fans for the football team and things of that nature. So we're really just hoping to manage the controllables and make sure that we put our best foot forward, play the way we want to play, keep the ball on the floor, and play a possession brand that kind of can get between the lines for them.